Hello, everybody, and we are here in a self-indulgent playthrough of Roller Coaster Tycoon, a game I've not played in years and years and years. And to be perfectly honest with you, it was a complete and utter ball ache trying to find a way to record this, but I finally have, so we're going to start a career. Now, as I said, I've not played this in absolutely years, so there could be a few interesting scenarios along the way, and there is absolutely no guarantee I'm going to do the right thing first time, but we're going to give it a bash. I've hit the game on pause. Scenario objectives for Vanilla Hills. The Vanilla Hills are the starting point to your meteoric or not rise to the roller coaster tycoon status. Can you turn this plot into the peeps talk of the town? Your rating as apprentice, entrepreneur, or tycoon depends on it. So that is the little blurb. What we have, apprentice level, we need to have 400 guests in the park and a park value of £20,000. Yes, I've used pounds because I'm British, Scottish more specifically, not that you should need that told to you. For entrepreneur, nice and simple, increase the guests to 500. Minimum park value of 60,000, and Tycoon, much of the same. Now that is ideal because we do not need to pay back a loan, and that is one of the biggest bollocks I remember from playing this previously. So I've thrown let's get rid of that music, I've thrown my loan all the way up. Because we need money to make money, simple as that. Next, let me just run through these menus. We have our park operations, one of the, oh no, we can actually get some advertising campaigns through that. This is our finances screen, usually very important. Staff, we're going to need much more staff than that, so let's straight away hire another couple of janitors. Why? Oh, that's right, I could just keep hitting that button if I wanted more and more of them. Another couple of mechanics. We will have a couple of security. And have 4 entertainers because if we go down to the entertainers, I think we have 4 different. Well, in fact, we've got more than 4 because I've got the expansion packs installed. Let's just go for the 4 animals being vanilla. We don't need any cowboys or aliens, pumpkin heads, etc. So that is our staff set up. I do believe you can also train your staff if you want. You can hit this little plus and you can get reports of them all. In fact, let's just pay them the bare minimum for now until we know where our financial securities lie. And of course, if they want paid, we should really train them more in order to be paid. Your staff can get unhappy. You can get unhappy if they've not been trained. They can be unhappy if you have told them off, or they can be unhappy by how much they're getting paid. So, all the usual stuff there. That is the objectives that's already flashed to us. Research, we're shoving that all the way up. We want stuff. Being this career path or the scenarios, you don't always have everything available to you at the start, and we want some things. Attractions just tells you what you already have. Guests, this is very important to find out how well you're doing or how well people think. I usually like to set it to the group. And thoughts. Then we get a little bit of feedback as to what people feel. For example, they might say, I'm hungry, I need the toilet, tells you what you need. Challenges, I think that is a expansion pack feature that we will not see very much in the vanilla playthrough. Next we have the rides. You can see we have a couple of roller coasters available to us. Junior rides. What are they considered as? Thrill rides. Water rides, nothing there. Gentle rides. Yeah, it's all the usual stuff. Monorail. We don't need our monorail in a park this size. What sort of rides are you? Other rides. Looks like a kiddie roller coaster to me. Swimming pools, animals. Even though swimming pools can be very lucrative, I don't think we need to do that on the first few scenarios. It's maybe going to be well, let's think about it. This whole career path was designed so that, well, it was designed to be completed before we even had the soaked expansion, so shouldn't need anything like that. Now, we are going to not destroy the park, and we're not going to make the park look absolutely disgusting. And you'll see we've got a nice little entranceway here, which I like, and we're going to keep. I should probably also let you be aware of shops. We've got food shops, drink shops, stalls, and facilities. Scenery, whole host of things there. That's basically just to glam your park up. We have paths, terrain tools, and a delete function. Now, let's just get ourselves a nice wide path. It is fairly attractive so far, but we shall put in some facilities for our guests as well. We'll start off with information. Yes, Z, I remember correctly, rotates things. What other facilities do we have? We should have an ATM machine. Nice. That's not an ATM machine. But an ATM machine, nice and prominent so people know it's there, so that they can get money. And toilets, that is going to be a necessity as well. Let's place you just further back again in plain sight of everybody so that they can see exactly where those facilities are. Now, it is annoying that you have to turn everything on, however, we do have our, no, I don't know where it is, must be attractions. Yes, you can go to the shops and facilities and attractions and just generically turn all on. That is good. And what else have we got as we walk in here? Nice visual, nice big ride over here. Thrill ride, let's get a softer, more gentle ride in at the very beginning as well. Nice little chair swing. That will let people know that we cater to all types of riders here. So a path and entranceway. Let's choose a leaf because it's next to the leaf section for a while, and then take that back onto the brick path to rejoin with the main. Queues as well. We've only got the horrible queue. I think we can change the colours of it. We don't need to test that. Right, how do I change the colours of the queue? Details, colours for the queue, there we go. We'll get some red in there, more red, and white just to match the ride. Excellent. Apologies if I zoom out and the music starts. It can be fairly annoying that way. Right, what else do we want to do just to make sure this park has a flying start? Merry-go-round. I think we can fit a wee merry-go-round in here as well. I appreciate all these rides are right at the beginning, but we do want to get a coaster. After all, that is the name of the game, Roller Coaster Tycoon. And we shouldn't need too big a queue here. Let's go for a blue and a yellow and another blue to tie into that ride. Now we do already have one coaster set up. It's not got very much in the way of decor around it. Saying that, neither have these coasters yet at the moment. Let's just hit play, and while we hit play, we'll go into our scenery. If nothing else, let's just get a few trees in the area. Really try and blend these things in and not make them look just like they're roller coasters in the middle of nowhere. So just a few different trees. How did that bit of path get there? Do not remember putting that in. There we go. Doesn't look quite so bad. We could go more dense with the tree. Oh, a red one. Nice bit of colour. That will appease me. There we go. So, money is going down. Oh, we've not turned our rides on. Apologies while I find the right menu. Rides, shops. Oh, come on, where? I've already shown you this menu. I should know where it is. Here we are. Attractions, turn everything on. Now, we do have quite a lot of people in our park already. 334, not far from our is it entrepreneur? Apprentice, it's apprentice level. What is our park value? Park value down here at the bottom. We've not got an awful lot to do in order to increase everything we need for our entrepreneur level. Should I just bite the bullet and build a coaster? Why not? Why not? What have we got available to us? We have a junior coaster, compact inverted coaster, or the one that's already in the park. Let's go to converted coaster. Now if we hold shift, we can actually raise this off the ground a little. Now what way are we facing? We are facing to the right of the screen. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Level off. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. We want to go down on a curve. I'm making a mess of this already. We'll fix that terrain in a moment. But first we need to have our chain lift. Now we shouldn't need to go too high here, because it's a family-friendly park as opposed to something just for the adults or something built designed to scare people. Nice big drop to begin with. We can tilt over to the side and back up again. Can we get? Yes, I think a loop will go in there perfectly well. We might even be able to do 2 loops. Shall we do another loop? Why not? That gives an interesting look from the pathway to the side. Back into the earth again. Let's come out of the earth with a large if we do, oh no, I don't think that'll work. I was thinking we could return to the coaster through a corkscrew, but that doesn't seem like something that will be able to happen. And now that is us back to ground level. However, we're not going to be able to finish the coaster there, so let's find a way now to get back into the middle, do another twist and turn, and back to our station. Might be quite nice coming out over the queue and down for another set of twists and turns. Shall we go into the ground? Why not go into the ground? Maybe a little bit less gradual. And oh, that's maybe just a little bit too tall. Looking good, looking good. Let's take. We should have. We shouldn't have too much speed there. Come into a set of twists. And I think from here we will now start to focus on getting ourselves back to our station. So we do need to go a little bit lower. Maybe too low there. There is a way to set ride heights. Now I'm just thinking, how's the best way to get back? We could go right through the middle of this coaster with a brake section. In fact, there's very little reason not to do that. Let's turn the coaster on its side, come round here, keep some speed, and then in fact we may be able to go round the twists in the other direction. Before very slowly and gently coming back round. Oh, that's going to line up nicely through there. And now, what do we want? We want our block brakes, and that is going to allow us to put several cars on this coaster at once. Did that not connect? That did not connect. Let's use our... Ah, yes, we have to go up a touch. Now, what we might also do is, just before we move on, put a chain lift here. Right, that should accommodate two fairly large cars. How do we test? There is a way to test. Before that, let's get... Right, we need to do something here. Something a little bit different in order to get all of our cars on the... Ah, this is what I want. It's not what I want at all. How do I make more than one car? It won't let me select more than two trains. But with this long block section, I am quite sure I should be able to do. Right, let's give that a test as it is. In fact, let's ride it at the same time. We are able to speed this up if we want. Nice big dip, avoiding a few cross-unders. First of the two big loops. Oh, we only just made that. Nice. Into our corkscrew. Nice slowdown of pace before a big dip. That corner's not too bad. A twist. And then I believe a twist the other way. Lovely. And this is our way back to the coaster. Long brake section. And back into the chain lift for the finish. Excellent. Well, that works. Let's see what sort of rating we get. Nice. Very good ratings. So we can charge a hell of a lot of money for this. It's going to go up to about £7, I think. We'll try that there. Still feel we should be able to get more cars. I know what I'm going to try. Let's edit it once again and put a regular section in between that. Does that? I feel I'm missing a trick here. If anyone is watching who realizes why I can't get 3 or more cars on this, do let me know. But it is time to consider opening this ride up to the public. Before we do that, what we will need is entrance and exit. Where are you? Now I always like my entrance nearer the back and my exit nearer the front, because that kind of works in real life. If you let everyone in from the back, the people who want to run to the front will run to the front, and then the people last in will load up near the back of the coaster, and getting out is just a free-for-all. Oh, I don't like steps and a slope, just one or the other. And for a queue system, let's come down gradually. Come on. Why are you a different colour? That makes no sense. Oh, I see what I've done. I am an idiot. I put the queue path where there shouldn't have been a queue path. I put the exit where the queue path should be. So, there we go. It's easy fixed, easy fixed. And now all we have to do is connect those paths up to the main area. And we'll make it a nice big thick path, encouraging people to go that way. Ride is now open. It has done wonders for our park value. Let's see if it's going to bring in some paying customers. Now, we promised a fix on the terrain. We will go to smoothen. Now, the terrain is known for being a little bit buggy in this game. There are other ways to fix it. That will do for a start. Now we can also come into here, I think, turn this all the way down to 1. No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. You still don't want to work, do you? There we go. What we might just have to do is pop in some more trees or some water, something to appease this land that does not want to quite match up. That's not too bad. So, what colour shall we go for our coaster? Yeah, you can see the first rider starting to come on. That is good. We will keep the carts the red, blue, and yellow theme. Everything seems to be a red, blue, and yellow theme, so why not maintain that? That'll do. Yellow handrails. How do I change the track colour? We'll maintain this much more regularly. We don't want our moneymaker to run out. Oh, that's bright. Maybe change that to the blue so it's more subtle. That's nice. And some yellow supports. Oh, I don't like the yellow supports. Can we maybe mute those down? That's slightly better. So, our first roller coaster. That is making lots and lots of money for us. Let's see what people think about it. No, it's not people's thoughts. Can we not? Ah, there we go. The thought bubble. No one's really left many thoughts yet. Oh, here we go. Lots of people enjoying that. Good. Right, so far so good. All we need now is some theming, and it may make some sense to theme both of these coasters together. Let's see if we can get some water in here. No, it does not want to let us put... Oh, it does! That's nice, that'll hide a few of the imperfections. Is there anywhere to put water over here? There's a way to do that. What we will do is lower some land. Let's get some water in over here too. The water can look absolutely amazing in this game. Let's get some sand around our water areas. A little bit around here too. And from here it may be a case of more foliage, some more trees. What else have we got? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be trees predominantly. We'll get a few of nice coloured trees. We can make buildings and whatnot to go around these too, but we're going to start off just doing some fairly vanilla scenery here. Trees all different shapes and sizes. That is looking lovely if I don't say so myself. There we are, one ride complete. Let's get a few of these trees around this other one. Now, you may also notice as we add in trees, what will happen is the trees around the outside of the park may fill in as well. We need a few trees around this little spur also. There we go. It's nothing special just yet, but That ties those roller coasters in and makes them look much more like they are part of the park rather than just a concrete jungle. So what else can we fit in? We've got a space here which is somewhat conspicuous. Let's get some more thrill rides. Enterprise, are you too large? You're not. Let's stick an Enterprise in there. How are we going to get Q? I think you'll fit there, there. That's the wrong path. Right, have I done something a bit wonky there? I have. That's much better. I think that is connected. Perfect. Much better. We shall open you as well. And let's get a nicer queue. Perfect. So, ladies and gents, what we're going to do is stop this video here and await part 2, where we shall hopefully be hitting our 400 people in the park and moving on to future levels. And talk about a way to finish off our episode. We have had our security guard and entertainer both quit. And in that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson, we'll see you tomorrow.